Good evening, hello. Ballistic 14 months. I've got to adjust the microphone a bit. Hope we're doing well, hello. Does everything sound alright? It should. Get your redeems in, get them all done. Yeah, we should be fine. Just sounds a bit weird, I don't know. Nebula, welcome in. UD, welcome in. Ballistic 14 months. Appreciate that. Big fan. Jono, Ballistic Folky, Star, Stephen, how you doing? James with the tip 2 for 3 months. Welcome back. You can have a flower as well. Hope you're all doing well. Oh my god. How's your weekend been? Glad to see we've all successfully made it to March. That means spring is around the corner. It kind of feels like it's spring midway through February. That's what it feels like, because it's sunny out there. It was really sunny earlier. It's quite nice out there. What beautiful to use? Just natural juice, hey? Just, you know. Hello, Emily, welcome in. But it is a Monday. I will not be confused by that. People like to confuse the situation. And that means it isn't an admin day. Thank you for the heart. I didn't see whoever just sent that, because certain TikTok things don't show properly. I don't know why they don't. It'd be nice if I could not need to use stupid TikTok studio thingy just to see stuff show up. That's a shame. But we should be fine on all the platforms, so we're good. We're good. Hello, Killua, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Camera quality is good, I'm glad. It's not an up-to-date camera, though. The lens is okay. I try and take good care of it. Seems pretty good. Hype train. Just from those subs. Big fan. Participate if you want. Get your gambles all done with. We do a gamble at the beginning of the stream because there's not much to miss during this intro. The moment I get into the gameplay, then yes. Good news, but good luck. Well, I will probably have a look at that first. They banned you from TMP because someone took your video you posted and reported you. Mod said it's your fault. Yeah, but the thing is, if you reported someone else and you also did something wrong, yeah, this side's a little bit red because I was rubbing it earlier. Not crying, just, you know, itchy. You can still be banned from your own evidence. If you also did something wrong in your evidence, you can still be banned for that. Did you think you wouldn't be? You can still appeal it. If you delete it, though, you'll be in even more trouble. So don't try and get out of it by deleting the video, because that's not how that works. We'll do admin stuff today, yes. Tomorrow is driving stuff. Woofy! Take the biddies, I appreciate that. Crying? No. Chat, what was the last time you cried over something? Like, actually cried, not sort of maybe tearing up or like when your throat gets a bit dry. Exactly. I have no idea. I have no idea. How we doing? We're doing well. How are you doing? Are you enjoying the new month so far? Has everything been going well? Good question. Exactly. Now, what I will do is there's a doc that I was trying. I wanted to see if I could use the one of the doc that has the TikTok chat in it, but it doesn't actually link and show up properly. So, 65 stream streak. Big fan, Olivia. Appreciate that. Can't look and move like a robot. Does that mean this stream is not real? Does that mean I'm a very advanced, whatever the word is for them, droid of some sort, eh? Could be. I have heard about Markiplier's film. I have not seen it, though. I saw the trailer of it, and it seems interesting. And the game, the film is based on the game, right? I've never played the game, though. By Android, yeah, kind of. A few months ago, November or December. For me, I don't know. I think ever since it's been sort of little bits of, what do they call it, sort of welling up where your throat gets a bit sore. That's about it. But today's admin. Storm, have you been on? Have you been checking out anything that's going on? Is there anything bad going on right now? I don't know if there is. Shouldn't be. I can see a yellow report, though. Very nice. We're in game. Bad. Nice. Louisiana State Troop G Headquarters Facilities Airport. Nice. I like that. I like that. Star, why'd you read them now? Not right now. Okay. Mention report? Well, we will be doing some. I guess we'll have to do that one as well. Folk, if he's here, he should have a friendly dot somewhere. I don't know where. We'll probably show up later. Who are you hiding from? What do you mean, who are you hiding from? I'm that. I'm that. Oh, the Discord thing. Didn't put it back on. I'm back. Magically online. Because I was out earlier. So I didn't turn everything off. But I turned it to invisible. So I wouldn't be bothered. Not that I am, really. But no doubt if I leave it on, someone's going to point it out. Like when you say, hey, where is he? Where's he at? He's gone. So that's exactly what it is. Good quote. Do you have any quote anniversaries? I don't know. I mean, 1 month for nothing. You do not need to send me the video, but the 1 month is due to your own history. Again, if it's from your own evidence, that sucks. I understand that. But if it's still something that you did to contribute to the situation, maybe someone did something first and you hit them back, you still hit them. Even if it was hitting them back. Does that make sense? No, do not DM me the video. There's no point in doing that. That makes no sense. It's stuck against them. But that angle, where did you drive from? Did you go round that left lane, I assume? Probably. Can't click the button. I think I heard the horn or some sound just popped into existence there. Hello, Andy, big fan. The game sort of sounds all loud. Risto! 3 streams, big fan. Click it. You know, I just can't click the button. God damn it. And it was... Okay, it was our suspect. Okay, of course, because you're already over the middle of the line. This one doesn't count, Star, because I made it myself. If I make a report myself, it doesn't go through the 1 times thing. That's them's the rules. That's the procedure. Okay? Yeah, they did just turn to the right then. I see. I'm not sure what the obsession is with sort of... hugging the lane next to the person. I have to explain it just in case someone thinks I'm scamming them of their points. I'm not. I'm not. I'm pretty sure someone redeemed it during the last driving stream as well. It might have been Bren, Blandon, or someone else. And yeah, we're pushing. We're not indicating, but we're pushing. Hope you completely thank you for the contributions to that. Big fan, chat. And then we sort of get stuck like that. So remember what they did there. Where are they now? Alec, welcome in. Are they still around? It's a Mercedes or something with no trailer on it. I'm not too sure where they would have gone now. I don't want to track them down. I'm going to go back straight into the report. And it's this one. So we've got that. That's what it is. Imagine in the middle of their evidence, I just start looking at other stuff. It's just very, very confusing. Could be the CNP, but now they're not. They're going to be there, or if they get banned, they're not going to be there now. Mr. G, 43, that rhymes. Welcome back. How you doing? 5 days to your unbanned? Be the longest 5 days of your life. That's what happens when you count down too much. Like, you know when it's the final week to something you've been waiting years for? Still takes a while. That's a very interesting phenomenon. I'm doing well, big fan. Did I have other bands before? Maybe. If you're on TP, could you see? Yes. I would be able to see your vehicle. I'm not going to, like, TP to you, because I'm assuming you're a good driver, so there's no need to check you out. The whole point of these streams is not to look at the good drivers. The good drivers are fine. You can just continue doing your thing. You're driving on the city road, you're going 80, that's fine. Someone tries to cut you off. Okay. Common. Trying to get back onto the road, you were so close to hitting them. After that, you didn't let him overtake you because he wanted to hit you. Did you speed up while they were also overtaking you? Because that could happen. Don't explain it to me, because every time someone explains what happens to them to me, what happened there? I have to try and picture it, and it's usually wrong. And then I end up saying you should still sort it through your appeal anyway, because that's the way that you actually do it. You'll see the accident. Yes. You think there'll be another time SCS will have as a guest? Maybe. I don't see any other time at the moment other than if I was to be invited for their convoy driving along thingy again. They haven't done this sort of collaboration thing with Toby in a while. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Let them squeeze through a bit more. Nice. What was the number? 599. The one that I've currently got is the one that I was just looking at. Can't freaking know it. Select the report, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's not that one. They're from here. We saw them. Oh no, okay. That was the first time they tried it. So then they do the same thing again. Because that's going to solve the problem, isn't it? Think of 55 stream sheet. If you appeal, yes, the administrator that banned you will give you the video for it. If it's from a web report, you should already have the video because the video's already been provided. If it's like these, which are game reports, I'll have to save a clip of it myself and then I'll give you that whenever I can. Which I have a feeling that's one of the main reasons why people go with the banned for no reason claim, because, I mean, technically speaking, there would be no justifiable reason if you've been banned for inappropriate overtaking and there's no evidence yet. Where do they go through then? Because, oh, here. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of funny to have people come in the stream and they directly ask, because when they could see that it was me that banned them, and that's... Yeah. I don't know where this guy's going, but you're not actually going anywhere. You're in a van, you have no trailer, you've got nowhere to go. Where you going? Even more obvious when they're leaving the city. Like, surely if you're going to pick up something, if you're in just a truck, you'd be going into the city? Wouldn't you? But I guess not. Good afternoon, Aaron. Good evening. How you doing? Oh, it's nearly evening. Hope you're doing well. This is where they all try and smush over. Time would you consider evening? Generally around about 5 or 6 p.m. One of the most official posh ways of judging it is when the 6 o'clock news starts. That is the start of the evening. I'll do that. The 6 o'clock news. Well, if you were to look up when does evening begin, it's kind of a subjective thing. It just depends. Because, I mean, afternoon, you know, that's obvious. That's in the name. But when does afternoon end? Imagine if it was morning from 0 to 12, and then 12 to, well, 0 again, was just afternoon. Evening starts when the sun sets. Oh, does it now? Okay, well, the sun sets today. It's probably 6 something. It's going up now. Alec, think of the gift. I don't have the rose one out. Would appreciate that. Big fan. I did see the Minecraft has an age verification, but a lot of I said that right. A lot of these companies that are adding verification is only for the communication stuff. The Xbox thing, because in the UK we had it already because of the stupid Safety Act thing. A lot of the things were added already for us. It's mainly for the communication stuff. So if I want to talk to people on the Xbox chatty thing, I'll need to verify for that. To play a game on the Xbox thingy, I don't think I need it. And in the case of the Discord stuff, it was only for the communication speaky parts, like if you're joining a stage, if you're looking at age-restricted channels, things like that, you know. Dodgy stuff. Not, oh, you want to make an account, you must verify your age. That's no. If they do that, Discord will die. Because what? No. Ooh. Beef? Man. You got beef? Look at the colours on that. Striking. Very nice. And then you smushed into someone else, could you? No. Blame I've done the first one, yeah? I'm going to do 2 back to back. What the hell? Somewhat good board. Are you going to go just to the left here? I guess you are. That's fine as well, I guess. That me. What, the multicolored lion? You are the, this one? Lord, why? Yeah, 90% of users won't need to do it. If you're just joining someone's server and you're just chatting, what do you need to verify them for? They already have some preventative measures based on age anyway. And I would think that surely if you have your payment things on because you pay for Nitro, surely there'd be some form of ID there. Right? Because you need a valid card, and you have to be a certain age to get a valid card, right? Something like that. Surely that's how it works. Yeah, you got my attention, well done. Well, that's how people do it with these dodgy edits, don't they, as well? What are you commenting on, though? Who are you... What is this angle? Who are you talking about? I have Nitro, but I have the basic tier of Nitro. There was basic, classic, and then the full one. I think classic is now... You have to do something really weird to access classic. I have basic. Only need it for the emotes. I don't want any of the flashy profile customization stuff. Don't really need that. Any of them that they give for free, sure. But I'm not going to pay for more. So, tipped yesterday. Well done. Cheapest one. Yeah, I think it's basic. It's only like $2.99 a month. It's very, very cheap. Game Flex, welcome in. Felix, welcome in. I'll locate it. What? Locate what, Alec? Have you been, Alex? I've been very well. How you doing? Got an Alec and an Alex. Test of me pronouncing names properly. Good night, Dudu. You leaving? Is it bedtime? It's late for you, eh? See, again, the angle of approach is already reported, eh? It's just me, just making sure. Where are we? This is Duisburg. There's the one we saw before. Don't need that one. Here he is. This one. Oh wow, from the get-go, they're all really impatient immediately. Go forward. Hold on a moment. Fuel price is about to go up. Yeah, the cost of oil is going to be going up. Then a lot of things that are produced and made via oil, like a lot of things made of plastic. Good luck. Because some people decide they want to... Yeah, it shows it in the list. There's like a light green. I think that's what the light green was, right? That's quite cool. Are you going to do it as well? Oh. 2 in 1 if he makes it to the end. He does make it to the end. Nice. Nice. Can you imagine he did that in protest? In his appeal, it's like, yeah, well, the guy went the wrong way. I wanted to stop him. Well, you didn't, did you? British, hey, we're not that bad. Come on now. No. Don't blame it on us. Don't blame it on us. That's not how that works. It's the wrong side, it is. Hello, Cornelius. Doing well. I don't really want to touch this bit. This is not how roundabouts are went to work, but forwards a bit? So what, down here somewhere? But again, I would surely see your dot, wouldn't I? I'm not going to fly around looking for where you are. Oh. Oi. There he is. Clean, looking good. Near service? Kind of near service. That's a bit of a stretch. Right, now let's do the two in one times. Whatever. Because, just have to watch them all the way through, don't we? Why don't the F7? It's impossible to see that. You posted a feedback ticket. Only do that if your appeal is first declined. If you make an appeal, then do a feedback ticket, the feedback ticket will probably just tell you to stick to your appeal. Feedback is more advanced. Unless you meant appeal. Then, yes. What's the outcome of this? I think it was reckless. Bit mad, it's a bit crazy. A lot going on. By the way, what I have done now is that the chat above, the main chat being used, now I don't have to point to a different place for the TikTok stream, it is coloured based on the platform you're using. I'm sticking with that, because I think it looks quite nice. Quite clean, really. So you can see when some, like a red message comes through, a kind of a pinky red message. Dashcam videos. I've seen a lot of dashcam videos. A lot of the main ones come through in America, obviously. Those are quite funny. I've seen a handful from here as well. And you get the typical British accent, be like, what the flipping flying, you know. What are you doing? That was good. Is this one going to actually catch up? I don't know if they're going to catch up to the ones in front. Xenix, welcome in. Krew, welcome in. That's not how the full name is read. That's just how I saw it. Let me open the program that gives me the fart sounds. That would help. Can I judge your case? No, your case will have to go via your appeal. That's it. Just through your appeal. Joel is back. Hello down there. Hello, Samus. Why are you saying hello down there? Because I have to look up to look at the chat, yeah? We turn right. Oh, yes. Not how that's meant to work. Dilla, welcome in. It's declined. Okay, then yes, you would go to your feedback for that. Okay. It was me. Ah. No, there is a speed limit. The speed limit on the server is 110 kph. On Sim 2 and others, it's 150 kph. No indication, no nothing. You freaked that person out. Thankfully, they didn't, not much really happened to them. See, they were already indicating. Why not just go the same way as them? Because you thought you were sort of in front enough to make that work. It would be really funny if they tipped over there. Good swerve, good swerve. They tipped over there, it'd be rather funny. Storm! How you doing? See, you see the messages, they stand out. Lazy! How are you doing? You ended your stream? Have fun with the stream? I appreciate you. Chat, can we get some Phil's birthday mans? Today's Lizzie's birthday. Do it! Do it, do it, do it! I told some of you the message. Who did you raid into? Did you go pass out? You need it, you deserve it. Hope you had a good day. Big fan. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Ja, sehr gut. It's funny how the two birthdays were back to back. So okay, that'll do. Not too many. Good lord, not too many. Big fan. I'll have to go and rewatch. Sleep well. Like Snow, welcome in. Hello, Min. Hello, Pharrell. Not too many. Not too many. Not too many. No. It clogs up the chat, you know. Not too many. This one also has to be, I should technically do that. This one has to be the one where I have to watch it all the way through. We got more than one, so. What's up with the screen chat? It is now based on the colour of the platform you're using. Now that they allowed it. Yes, Ashley is still live. She's doing a longer stream celebration for hers. Hers was technically yesterday. Yours is purple because you're on the purple platform. That's why. So if Ashley has not gone to sleep in the next maybe 2 hours, we'll raid into them. Okay? That's my plan. That's my plan. So yeah, it's now based on what platform you're using, rather than just random colours. I'm not going to bother adding the badges back, because that's a bit silly, but the colours at least are fine. No, she's not going to end. She was just debating whether she should go to sleep, because she's been awake far longer than the stream's been going. So... Do you need all map DLCs to play? You have all map DLCs to play pro mods. On this server, no. Doesn't matter what you have. This server is a normal server. I think the report's for just this, right? Yes, it is. It's not that bad, though. It's not that bad. Good much there, actually, behind that one. Good lord. Stampy. Stampy, calm down with the Joel. Relax, man. That's not that bad. That's not too bad. That's a lot. That's a lot of Joel. Relax with the Joel. You see how much chat space it takes up? Good God. 3 trailers with different cargo. Yes, that's fine. Every time you send a chat message in the combined everything chat, it scrolls it back down to the bottom. Stop spamming the Joel. Is Joel a global emote, or did we add it to the channel? It's too much Joel. Too much. Hello. Too much. Too much Joel. Hello, Braden, big fan. Robson, big fan. Salah, you see me? I see you in the chat. If you're watching the stream, shush. Don't you be saying anything, eh? Shush. Added on 10/4/2022. God, and let me guess, if I remove it, people are going to cry, aren't they? How'd you remove it? Joel was so good. But then how do I tell you to stop spamming it? Okay. Oh, hello. Is this your trailer? Yes, it is. Hello, you've missed it. You're gonna... Or are you just protesting or something? Looking. Go take your trailer with you. Maybe they don't know how to get rid of the job. Added by Sylvie? Oh, I see. Well then, chat, you have to just not spam it. Stop spamming it. Behave yourselves. Can't wait for Benelux to drop. It'll be very interesting to see how people do it. As we've mentioned in previous streams, a lot of people will seem to think that we were the ones that changed it. Like, it's our update, like how we changed Duisburg previously. Ooh, this one's not us. Processed in Calais? Yes. I'm sure they did. But that doesn't help. I don't get what the point is. It raises, like, you know when they want to raise awareness, but it's like not the right awareness? That's just not how that works. All it does is the protesters get banned as well. That doesn't unban Yogs by default, does it? How does that work? How are we not going to spam it? By being sensible and not spamming it. Just don't spam. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Are you trying to do a U-turn, perhaps? Or are you stuck? I'll be stuck. Got a better idea? Go on. Thank you for the gifts. Big fan. Nukes, welcome in. Klaus, you call Gez. What, he's going to time you out? He's going to ban you? There's a steady queue of people approaching. So what in the floating badge has one of these guys got? Nice. You've edited that wrong, haven't you? Ignore that one. I've only just noticed. Okay. This is outside Calais, the start of the CD Road. CD Road is over there. Roof bar. I just thought it would be a normal roof bar. It looks like sort of devil horns. I think that's what they're going for there, with the specifically the red devil horns. Goes up and back. Yeah. TP them. The car is technically fine being there. 5 more to go, Aaron. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Aaron. Thank you for the 95. My God. Now, they don't know what the yield sign is. Even if you make the yield sign bigger, it's because they don't really learn it. This is in French, so they don't know what that means. And the sign, even if it was bigger, it doesn't say the word yield. Some do say the word yield. But what other word would you put there besides yield? That's what the word yield means. Yield is like caution to the other lane. It doesn't mean stop. You could say wait, but that could be interpreted as stop. Give way? Yeah, I suppose give way would be the one, yeah. Some signs do say give way. In the UK. In Europe, no. And if you put the UK sign everywhere, that doesn't look right, does it? Any way to promote a different area? It would be nice. Whenever there's an event that takes place in a different area, sometimes yes, then that area becomes a busy place. For a brief moment. Richie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Holy snail. What makes a snail holy? Give road. Give space. Just wait a minute, you know? Give space. Right, there's a few people that are stationary though. I just want to see what... Why can I do it? Let's see what they do. Got banned? What did you do? Why? War Thunder? No. That's not this. Loud. It's my usual neighbor that I don't know who it is. They just have a motorbike or a loud car or something. They just go by every time. Every time. Who are you? Hey, hold on. That didn't work. Snail is War Thunder. Oh. Should I turn horns off? I'll keep them on for a bit. As long as they're not too loud. Yield sign with Alt F4. If you hit the yield sign, your game crashes. How about that? Not, their name is not selected. Can I just... There we go. I don't want to do a thing where, like, when I'm driving, and I have to hope I've clicked the right person. I think once or twice when I was driving and kicking people, it was the wrong person. Thankfully, it was only a kick, though. Red, yellow, and green. I mean, you know. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, the horn sounds are also broken for me. They stutter a little bit. That's nice. Starry, how you doing? Or Starry? Which one is it? Welcome in. Starry. Can I rate your truck? Take a photo of it. Easy burp. That's how it be. That's how I work. Don't you just randomly let out a good burp sometimes? Ooh, now that was a sketchy one. That one might have to be a bit more of a that because of where you did it. And I think that one hit the barrier. Just about saw that. I think they hit the barrier there. Efficiency, yeah, didn't stop what I was doing, eh? How long does it take for active bans on the account to end? A year after they were issued. Not a literal year, so like January 1st. But they'll go inactive after around about that time. Damn it, you got it. Questions being ignored. Please repeat it because it may have been drowned out in the rest of the chat. If it is to do with the ban, then not really necessary. That he didn't really achieve much there. By the time you got back to the road, you hadn't really passed anyone. Hello, Irrelevant. How's it going? Unless I can, on here, I can scroll up properly. Can you apply for mod if you were banned? You can only after a certain time. Is everyone stationary? Is this my game or is this... No, it's just traffic. Okay, I had a panic moment there. If you were recently banned, no, it has to be over a set period of time. If when the roll opens, you're not able to press the button, that will tell you why. Probably if you had a ban in a certain recent time period. Did I pay TMP? Yes. Yes, I did. I don't want people following me. Yeah? Monthly fee to keep my name hidden. No, I don't know when it's going to open. They open whenever the team needs something. I think it's the support team one still open. If you want to become a support member, you help people's questions when they say, my game doesn't work. That would be support that answers that. My game crashed. That sort of thing. Did I skim through this one? I don't know if I already did. Translator. Soon? Do any specific languages they're looking for, or just... any? Forgot my 2FA, yep. I guess what they do there from their side is they probably just disable 2FA, right? And then you have to set it up again. So that you get a new set of codes, you put it in your authenticator. Right? Zevis, welcome in. Krumus. Get it? Like Krumus, but different. How you doing? TMP safe to have on your PC? I'm pretty sure it is. TMP is safe to have because millions of people have it. If you download it from a sketchy place, or you click one of the ads on the website instead of the actual download button, then you might encounter a problem. Open until the 9th, translator opens 14th. Okay. Chances are maybe 2 weeks for both. Think for the gifts. A big fan. How long's the first ban? However long they want it to be. First 3 or whatever. Then it goes up. And then it ended there. Nice. What did you expect? You got bored waiting in the queue? You realized your queue wasn't moving? Better than hitting someone. You're a truck from Steam. That is where you should be getting the game, yes. Got a week. Yeah, that's a standard. It doesn't. It's not saying it has to be, but a lot of us, like in my case, most of them will be about a week. This one will be a little bit more than a week though, because they also bumped into someone while going the wrong way. Don't we know why? But they did. Nice. Nice. What PC do I have? A 3080 graphics card and a 5950X CPU and some RAM. At least it all still works because everything in your PC is about to cost really a lot of money. Yes. Money isn't real? Well, money is a kind of made-up concept. Do you remember when... I say to remember as if you were alive. Back in the... thousands of years ago, people used to barter their items. So if you had something of equal value that someone needed, you could just swap your items. You didn't have to pay them for your item. Why don't we just do that? Are they going to continue? They are going to continue. This one, I kind of want to come back to that one. Used to download RAM. You remember that old advert that used to play before some of the DVDs? You wouldn't download this. You wouldn't download that. And then a story came out, I think sometime last year or the year before, that the font they used for that advert was... I thought someone else disappeared there. Was also pirated. Because they didn't buy the license for it. You wouldn't steal a car? Yeah, I don't know what movie it was in front of, but I used to always... Oh, hello. I used to always see that one. Impersonation. Change plate. I wonder if this person plays like GTA. And then maybe they were police on GTA. That's fine. Doesn't mean you... Okay. Doesn't mean you can use it in this game, though. I know one of those words in Russian. I know that one. Isn't that just the F word, though? But something they said before that was probably the other translation of it. How long have I been on for? Today or just in general? Today, 40 minutes. In general, how long have I been playing? Long time. How long have I been on the team? Long time. Quite a while. Where was the yellow one? It was a yellow car. This yellow car. So he merged back in eventually. Good. Okay. Hello, Mix. How much did it cost me? I have no idea, because I think at the time it was one of those, not a pre-made, but where you buy the parts and then they put it together kind of thing. This was back in like 2021. Then 1 or 2 things have been swapped since, so I have no idea what it costs now. If you were to buy the same specs now, it probably cost a bit more. Can I rate yours? Take a photo of it. I don't need to be looking at people's vehicles when I could be looking at reports. We have a channel on the Discord where you can post your pictures if you want. Share your photos and videos. Test your photography skills in game. Never seen any admins other than me driving. Lime drives sometimes. Storm drives sometimes. I don't really frequently watch any of the or see any of the others. Mix claims he drives, apparently he does. A handful of them do. Are the physics or weather mods on the workshop allowed? Sadly not, Reese. No, they won't work if you try to use those. No, you'd need a kind of like overlay plugin instead of a mod for that to work. Is this one gonna? Yeah, this one's gonna try and. You're blocking that. If I go boop like that. TP, TP, TP. Now you go, because you're allowed to. Yeah, true. You may not even know that they're an admin. You might just go straight past them. They go undercover for that exact reason. Other title, go YouTube, other title, go Twitch, other title. Yeah, I don't want to put the same title on all of them. I should. But I don't want to. Save edits are allowed, yes, but it depends on what you have. Some are not allowed. You're in the way now as well. Just because it's green, you don't have to move into the box, because then you're just sitting there hoping traffic moves. Exactly the same thing again. You could just be here and you could be TPing all the time. Save it, your money, that's completely fine. You can give yourself billions of XP as well. Not that there's any point in doing that, but you can. Ruining the point of view even playing the game. Ramadan, welcome in. Lucifer, welcome in. Thank the roses. Big fan. There's some swearing. Middle left. He's trying to, he was trying to take the turn really shallowly and then trying to merge like that. Right, now you're sitting there. That's not too bad. Don't park there, though. What's your aim of the game? The aim of the game itself is you are running a logistics company across Europe. You are the owner of this company and you drive across to different cities and you make money. You can then hire drivers to also make money for your company. You buy more vehicles for your fleet. Things like that. I just don't want to look at it. This is almost as bad as looking at the original service station where the traffic is just pouring out constantly. Nothing you do would change it. Ever. That one. Is it you? Yes, it is. 2 sets of bad words. I don't know what they said. Do I have to... It's probably been a few minutes from there now, so there's not going to be much context. Sometimes if I just see it, then I might report it back. Just to, see what they say. Or see what if there's any possible reason as to why they said what they said. Usually there's not. Further down the road. Maybe. Oh, that's started. Send a report. Congratulations. What one is it? Because I will probably end up missing it. If I claim the next one, your one might be the one before that. Ooh, that's a lot. There's a prime. 773. Yeah, and sadly that might go further up in the list. I don't know if there's anyone else. Oh, there are some. Rumix doing one. This one is mine. When was this one? Or rather, no, that was, no, not mine. That one was because it's the same person that's been selected. Something like that. The one that I made would automatically claim, or would be, what was orange again? There's another one that refers to one that I've done. Oh, it is this guy. Oh, it is, right. That was the report. Yes, true. Similar thing. This is even further back, so is there anything that would justify this? Oh. Created but not claimed. Yeah, I guess so. Like, if I was already in one... No, I can't make another one while I'm in that one, can I? No, if I go live and then make another one and then not claim that new one, that'll be orange. Hello, Mr. Pastor, welcome in. Something like that. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Username of hello. I mean, it's only the, you know. I can't. Used to seeing a Scania with a Volvo? That's fine. 770 Volvo. 750 Scania? What do you mean? Hang on, I had to process what you said there. This one, like, they didn't fully merge in there. Give a bit of space. Power! Welcome in. Fogey! See, those green. See that? I like that. And this one, that wouldn't have worked. So they gave up on that. Insane at Calais? When is it not? Of course it is. Of course it's bad in Calais. I do want to fly this way, though. This heads towards Calais eventually. How we doing, folk? i5 Gen 7 without dedicated, so it's on the CPU. I think you'd be able to play, but you won't get very good frames, though. Integrated graphics usually don't get very good frames, but this game doesn't require a lot, like a hell of a lot, to work. So. Thank you, folk. You said something else, didn't you? Hello, very cool. You found cool videos that are old but still cool. What, of mine? I'm glad they still sound good. I don't personally go back to watch old videos, even if they're not out of date yet. Oh, it's our friend again. You tried it? What a slideshow. Oh, God. Is it not going to break anything? Oh, the Real Ops. Yeah, you pointed about the Real Ops. Yeah, I also did the Real Ops 17 video. I'm assuming 18 will be sometime this year, but the reason those events are so spread out is that it takes months of planning and setting it up to make all the assets work, the scenarios, you know, scripting if there is any, that sort of stuff. 5 of them. Impressive. Yeah, waiting on the grass is fine as long as you're not sort of in the way. You can pull over if you need to. Make sure you're actually off the road fully and then put your parking brake on. October. Maybe. And no, there was also the Halloween event, which I did do a video of that one. I don't think I streamed it, but I recorded it. I think, and I turned it to an interesting, like, spooky video. That one I think turned out well. I think over time, if I had so many of these different video ideas, I think I may make better videos if they're not from a stream first. But videos are easier to make if they're from a stream first. Because all I have to do is cut out the dead noise. And that's basically it. Which is why I do really scuffed intros on stream. So, we're back in this place, and then we, you know, that's it. That's the start. Nice. But you need to have more creativity, yeah, because I can just record it in pieces, and I can sort of splice things like that. There wasn't, I don't know if there's any other that I want at the moment. There was an idea, actually, that I've had for maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 years. I haven't recorded yet. I'm not sure if there's any point in me doing it now. But it's still an idea. No, I didn't say that, folk. I didn't say that. It's been 4 days, no one's looked at your appeal. Well, you now have the ability to make a feedback ticket, because it shouldn't take more than 3 days. Is it 4 days that it's been open, or 4 days since your reply, like your comment? Because those are different. My, look, oh my lord, the good brakes on that. Good lag. Hey, he's got the McQueen spec. Yellow and red. Yeah, we can't really, you know. The dude? Which dude? In this way, dude? Or other way, dude? There is no dude. Two 8x4s? Yeah. What, you mean this one? Easter will be soon. I don't know what we're doing for that. Looks out of bounds. No, in this case they're not. These ones are up against the thing here, and this one is up against the fence here. Looks out of bounds though. That's fine. Yeah, I think it's because they're not the same distance, so it looks like you're driving a little bit further back to get to that gate versus the invisible wall. Not sure. As long as they don't go beyond it. Or they load up in single player and oh, prime, and they place themselves there. Careful. By the way, the Bobcat DLC, is that supported yet? The version that it works with is, but is the DLC actually working? Because I think the changelog didn't specifically say support with the DLC. Have I not seen one yet? What am I looking for? Little sort of excavators and such, aren't I? What am I looking for? Do I have it? Yes. I told you, folk. I told you. Done a job for it? Okay. Maybe just no one's just taking it on the CD red then. Drive a car with a pilot skin. No, pilot skin is fine. Pilot skin is fine. If you make a pilot skin look like a police skin, that's technically also fine. But then if you pretend to be police, that's not fine. Go to coffee. It can go to coffee, yes. That's fine. You can create a job. Well, good. That means it's working then. Because otherwise, if the server doesn't recognize the cargo you have, it will say no. 2 times prime. I do own every not in ATS. I don't own every single one in ATS. I think the only ones I don't own are paint jobs. Some paint jobs. What's the point in some of those paint jobs? For me, anyway. No point. Used to say that it's go outside the map and got kicked rightfully. Will you be banned if you do it again? I don't know if you'd be banned if you do it again. You'll probably be kicked if you're spotted doing it again. So there's no point in doing that. Oh, he finds that funny, does he? You're a patron. I'm not saying patrons get away with stuff. What the hell are you doing? Represent! Stop being stupid! Why do you support if you're just going to be dangerous? What's that about? Aviation big fan. Boren, welcome in. No, patron, no, there's no difference in ban time. I'm just saying, wouldn't that make no sense at all if you donate to optionally support something, but then you drive really badly? That doesn't mean you support it then, does it? Or do they just do it for the perks, but they don't really care about what else? That just doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, if he did, it would be, yeah, that'll probably be illegal though as well. I think if you know, like how on some those pay-to-win Minecraft servers, you also pay to unban. Switch lane. They're just going around traffic a lot. Technically, lane switching, as long as it's safe, isn't too bad. I know it's in the wrong lane to begin with, but here we go. So this one stopped to let them out. The other one at first, no, they were turning, okay. This one went. And then these two immediately thought they could go as well. That's just not how that works. It is an emote in here, yes. I just don't get why you do that. Why would you do that? Can I try and find them now? Probably not. Hello, Turo. Welcome in. Are they going to be... Where? No, I don't think you would have gotten that far by now. This is a bit too far. Even at full speed. No. Prime shaders to the left. What, in the report? Hello, Valentine. Welcome in. Tuesday. I think your username easy to read. How would you pronounce each part of it? Because there are no capitalizations in your name. I would say it's like Yawan. That's one. But it could be like Yaun. Perhaps. You report junction of the crash. Okay. Going around the one that tipped over. Oh, the one of the second Prime trailer, they have them. Tiny little, they look like toy thingies. Yeah. Yeah, I see them. Get a closer look on that. That one, that's close to a kick, but this one turned to the left when they shouldn't have done that. These two then decided to just go anyway, which is really, really, really silly. Like going around other, you know what? I don't think they're going to notice the other person that even went, or maybe if anything happened to them, but these two did the same thing. Just ignore the truck for a sec. Bonk? No, you didn't, Bonk. Well done. No, you didn't. These are just so... That's funny. Bobcat, 0 emissions. Electric? Oh, interesting. Okay. They're getting better with the details of the small logos, though. In the original stuff that came out, you wouldn't have been able to read any of that. Yeah, it's my size. Yeah, he's funny. 504. The approach to that, I think the entire video will be from when they first started moving, because the other friend was tucked away. Ah. The other friend was tucked away in, the little protective barrier thingies, and they started moving as well. That one's quite nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Have we got a skid steer as well, perhaps? Skid steers are cute. They're just so small. Is this? No. Wait a minute. Is this one that's just in the game, or do I not recognize that? That might be different. Small cargoes. JCB is also pretty cool, yeah. Bobcat makes smaller ones. I guess for when you're doing small areas of land, really, and you can't get a massive excavator in there. That's fair enough. Like this. These are huge. You've ever seen those in person? Good lord. Huge. DLC. Vehicles. They made them real. Forest machinery. Ah, okay. Is that the forest machinery that came alongside Nordic then? It's a few months old. Outdated. Mix, read it properly. Come on out. You're here not on TikTok. Hello, Valentine. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, you see basically the same thing if you tip your phone to the side. But here is the main chat. Farm machinery. Yeah, but one of them where it was bundled with that DLC instead of what I thought, where it should have been bundled with Scandinavia. Because that would make sense. But it wasn't. Why is it red? Because the colour of the platform is red. It's kind of a reddy pink. Not a red. Does that make sense? A slight reddy pink. It's more black. What do you mean it's more black? No, their brand colours are those sorts of colours. There's also a bit of a blue to make it kind of has that sort of 3D logo look. I don't think they wanted that sort of turquoise blue. Pinkish. It is pinkish, like pinky red. White would be too generic. If you look up like TikTok brand colors, it'll give you all the colors that are used. That's what I remember the Kofi one. Kofi one has a particular very nice light shade of blue, but I wouldn't think of it as using blue. It's very weird. National Egg McMuffin Day. What, specifically at McDonald's? Muffin. It's 2 pieces of like muffin bread thing, not a literal muffin, and you got a bit of a fried egg or something in the middle of it. It's a thing that McDonald's has in their breakfast menu, I think. Legendary Joe, I'm doing well. How you doing? Good evening. Yeah, being in the left lane and going right, it's because they couldn't get into the right-hand lane at first, so they just decided to take their chances here. See that in the time where no one else was moving, while you were going backwards, you could have moved, but you didn't. Need my help? Yeah. And that was just silly as well. They might be lagging a lot. Maybe they're lagging a lot. That's not like bad. You know? What are they hauling? Got a truck question? Yeah, what is that? These are generators. Do you not see them, or do you not know what they are? These look like portable generators. Or something, I think. Because it has voltage mentioned. 4.5 bar. Hose connections? I guess. I don't know. Is it instead of a generator, is it something that sort of generates like a pump to flush out something, maybe? Like sort of air pressure instead of electricity generator? How? Why would I know? Good job, Polly. It's Polly TP'd at a weird angle there, I think. You're a relic. That doesn't mean I have experience. Oh, whoa. Why are you using... You've got GPT on your thing. What the hell are you doing? What the hell? How do you put that into your chat? That's interesting. Do you make that yourself? Hey, I'm just taking over. The air compressors. Ah. So they're used for pumping it. Some people have done that in some games. I've seen that being in some videos where they... Oh, who was it? It was... I've seen them on TikTok where they made the NPCs of like... It might be one of the Skyrims or something. Respond with sarcastic AI comments instead of the actual NPC responses, something like that. It's rather funny. I think they had their chat do it as well. Can you be on TikTok? Noir, if you're in the stream, you already are. Yeah. Can you imagine if Polly was just really quick at typing and it wasn't a GPT? Done. Mod that adds a follower that does that. Ah, what are you doing on this side? Polly, do your work. Make your GPT ban people. Somehow. Please your account. Please appeal. Please appeal. Town names? Well, they're real world town names. Which ones sound funny? TBAI? I would only hope that the most usage it gets is just to answer questions, but even then, it doesn't know. It will never know, so... We wondered this over time, where like, even if you fed it every band we've ever placed, would it know the specifics of a particular situation? The nuances, if that is the right word? Purple, green, pinky, red, and red. You see the difference between the other two? You see that now? Are you discovering, perhaps? Maybe. Throw it support info. Oh, they need to do what every support system does, where they need to have the bot that responds first, and then it doesn't answer any of your questions at all. So all you're doing is spamming talk to human. Talk to human, give me a person to talk to. And then it redirects you to a member of the support team. Wasting about 30 minutes when it could have just been the support person anyway. Love that. It's a great invention, love that. I did not want the AI response. I understand why they added it to some degree, because some people's questions are very basic. It could just be a yes or no question. It could just be, oh, just go here. I get that. Is that the same one from before? That might be. Check 12910. What is in that report? I can see it. How do translators translate the game? By knowing the words in the language they want to translate to. And English, yes. It's like, oh, what does this sentence mean? Oh, it means this in this language. It's insane. Well, it's not too far up in the list yet, but by the time I'm done with this one, it will be. Misbehaving on roundabouts. The roundabout organization. Thank you for your follow early, by the way. I missed it. Are you do you patrol roundabouts? Is that what you do? How is your caravan stuck? That was weird. After this, maybe. 910. That was a pain. You know when you do a really big hiccup and your entire diaphragm just squeezes inwards? Painful. Check for roundabout usage. Well, we have a handful of roundabouts in use at the moment. You should check out the Duisburg one. The top roundabouts of all time, that one. That wasn't even that bad. There's no wrong way there. It's this. I don't know why they dropped it here, but I do not mind if you drop your trailer there. You just don't drop it in the road. You can leave it to the side. It doesn't really matter. At that point, just dismiss it. But, just, you know. 910. Fine. It's better be good. Better be good. If it's not, you're going to get banned. Could you imagine if I say that? If I say that. If you tell me to look at a report and the report is not good, I'm going to ban you. That will cut down the numbers of random reports, wouldn't it? Good idea. Then actually ban them? Yeah. Unblock your account. Not by calling me that. Why would calling me that make me unban you? How does that work? No. Okay. Good start. Oh, this is the only thing. Because they're not going to reach the lights in time. It's funny how neither of them were indicating left anyway, despite, you know, they were going left. What are you doing, man? Come on now. Server full? No. On a good day, it has 3,500 people. I don't know how many it has at the moment. I'll check in a minute. Monstrosity. Monstrosity. Players. 3,500. There we go. Not bad. Of 5,000 slots. The way to report a player when they've already been reported could have a counter and move multiple reports to the same player to the top of the queue. It could do that, but then people could gang up and match report the same person for seemingly no reason, just so it goes to the top of the list. Like, that's a good idea. That does work, but there will always be some sort of malicious usage of a good idea. That's just always how it happens. So unfortunately, you'll probably end up with a lot of really silly ones at the top. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Able to describe it? I should go to it. Are you sure? I'm surprised this works. That's not recommended, but What was the number? It's better be good. Of course, it's in the same. Are you just watching this area? Oh, this. No, that's not actually that bad. I know they've done it so that these smush into each other. It only looks weird when they turn a corner. It looks like it's straight out of America because they've got like the kind of chromy wheels on them. Try to recreate the American style. Got the one there and then the one there. How though? How do you... But the funny thing, nothing's missing though. Nothing is like severely out of place. It's a train, it's a road train. Could argue that is a correct use of 9x4. Never seen a van haul a caravan. That does look very weird, yes. Because the way they connect, as you can see, is not in the right place. It's an ICBM. Just need to angle it upwards. Fastest truck is probably the Volvo. The newest Volvo, because it has 780 horsepower. I don't know whether the Volvo or the Scania has a higher top speed, or whether it has a better acceleration to a particular speed. I don't know if anyone's done that test. Is this the... Who is that, first of all? And what country is that? Is that Italian? Or Portuguese? Polish? No, Polish would look different to that. Portugal, Spain, it could be either one of those, yeah? It's Connor? Ah. It's one of the many vehicles we have. I thought, oh, it's just going to be another, it could be our Lightning McQueen guy, but no, that's different. Spanish, Romania. Oh. You were all wrong. All wrong. This one. Your Polybot is still going. Fanatec steering wheel is considered the best for ETS2. Yeah, but that information's out of date though. Wouldn't some people now say that the other wheels that are on the market are best for ETS2? Because Fanatec is a racing wheel. How out of date is it? Do you only do DC Road? You'll see the CD Road appear mostly because that's where most of the reports come from. That's just how it is. It will always be from this place. Hello, Noble. Welcome in. bruv. Is this the old... Yes, it is. Nice. Good road there, though. Why does it look weird? Define weird. Where's the most players? Go to Calais in France or Duisburg in Germany, and you'll find the most players there. The R3. Yeah, that sounds fine. I have the R5. Almost the same. Scarface. It makes it look like I'm using a sort of snowy moon preset. It looks kind of sort of washed out in colors, doesn't it? Is it because it's cloudy? I'm not. Look at that. Damn. Blam. Bottas, welcome in. Bob, welcome in. Boom, welcome in. Skybox 1. I'll just leave it on whatever it wants to give me. Anyway, you can mute. Yes, in the chat, do /channel space 0. Completely turns it off. So /channel 0. Channel any ID you want. 0 is disabled. Could be the Skybox, but it's the same here. This is kind of a UK Skybox. Kind of fitting, really. How do you open the chat? You press Y. Press Y. I have to say press Y, because if I say Y, I sound like an idiot. True, or in the player list, there'll be an icon next to a particular person. If one person is screaming into the radio, you can just mute them. You can use comma and dot to change the channel. Very true. You can also, in your vehicle in first person, there's a CB radio above your cab. There's a button on there to change the channel or turn it off. You have to get your mouse in the right place to do that. Welcome in, Snooze. Muting Yogs. but he's not in game. Is he ban evading? Or is his ban run out? 95 stream streak, Gez, big fan. When he's in game, right? He has some dedicated fans. I'll say that again, he has some dedicated fans. Ran out. People blast the music. Yeah, they do that a lot. A lot of people act like it's not push to talk. So for some reason they always have a constant audio thing going through. I don't get how they do that. He doesn't like Scania drivers. Oh, he's not going to like me then. Well, that's me. That's not that bad. I mean, yeah, they drove out at the wrong moment, so now they would be stuck. But then the report ends there. That car hit the light as well. Not still there. Here they are now. And then we're looking at this again. Where people don't understand how to merge and how to yield to others. You just go straight across the wrong way of the bridge. You did. Elliot! Someone fell through the map. Missed it. Second most busy road. There isn't really like a second place. And even if there was, it's not even close. I don't even really know. Only option I can think of is the CD road itself goes from C to D. So it's this one. The road underneath going like Lille, Brussels, things like that. The E42, 40. That's a handful of people on it as well. You could argue that's one of the second busiest roads. There isn't really anything that really comes close. It's just this. I mean, a few people that go up towards Rotterdam and such as well, that's different. But that sort of thing. Online media. Is he posting reels again? Yeah, that video is just, yeah. No. No. Demand an explanation. No, we don't. We do not. Delete it? I should. What I'm going to do is I'll quickly be back. And what's the best place to... It'll be blurry anyway, but what's the best place to put the camera? A lot of traffic here. Let's put it here. How about that? Spamming bad words. Someone is here doing moderation. So I don't need to be here. The roundabout. No, I'll leave it here because that looked very weird. Be right back. Remember that number, I'll have a look at it afterwards. But you can also report them for what they've done. Tags. Tags? For what? Just as I was gonna... Hey, admin. Is the admin paying attention? Admin. One here. Admin. Who's the admin? Two. Oh, you got one of them, I got the other one. Okay. I could have had both. Alright. Quick, baby. I saw that. I saw what he said. I saw that. Good lord, the spam, man. Calm down. Free cam, I'm already in free cam. What was that number you mentioned? Is the person still doing something bad? Why are we in Aberdeen? Who the hell are we looking at? Is this the person or is this someone else? The 2474? Who's this? 2765? Right. No. I scrolled up specifically to see their message and what they said. This person doesn't seem to be doing anything. Now they're gone. Maybe it was someone else. And now they're not on the server anymore. Scotland? Yeah, that was 2474. But now they're not here. This one was... What did I do with this one? Oh, because the little bit of the report went on a little bit longer. After a recent stream, we added a bunch of country emotes. We have loads of them. I think it was because after folk had the Estonia day, whatever the thing was for, we decided, no, you know what, let's add a few emotes. Yeah, Gez added a couple hundred of them. There's a lot. Oh, is that the same one? No, it's the same one. He's done a loop. He's joining back. Yeah, we have a lot. Independence Day, that's what it is, yes. A lot of them are there. The more regularly mentioned ones, I guess, will be there. Get your money up, no, you're funny up. I'm trying to. Julius, welcome in. Sunset, welcome in. Exlon, welcome in. How are you doing? Imagine you could put plates on these vehicles as well. Lord, what the things people would type. CD Road is getting replaced by a highway, yes. In the main game itself. It's not being made by us. It's being portrayed closer to the real world because there is no singular country road that spans across France and Germany in the real world. So what a lot of players will do is they'll probably stay here because for now the French part will stay the same. Because Benelux doesn't include the French bit. They do need to redo the remaining the French part of the base map, not the DLC yet, but the base map part. And then when they do, the entirety of the CD will be changed. Then the CD era will be over. But I do want to see. Let's go back to that. When they do that. Or how far this way the Benelux update actually comes. Rafa, welcome in. How you doing? Appreciate the raid, big fan. How was it? Why is US on that? Well, in case we need to mention them, why not? It's not just Europe. Boycott the US. We should. Hope you're doing well. Come in. Have a flower, big fan. Why is it one upside down? It has to be. Yeah. But for them, it's the correct way up, you know? They went for it. But there's an oncoming one, but then it ends here. So this one wasn't that bad because they'd done it by then. This one and the two that crashed up ahead. 13035. What is in that report? That report is quite high up in the list right now. Devil, welcome in. Fine, if you insist. This one calling over here. He's going. New Zealand. Yeah, but you don't really comment on the New Zealand being upside down, do we? A lot of people, I guess, don't even know New Zealand exists. I think the joke is mainly for Australia. Yeah, it's mainly for them. You would be getting ready to fly there. But why not? Wait a minute. New Zealand, it's not below it, it's kind of, it's next to it. Sort of in the southeast of Australia. I think its southern point might be below. I'm not sure. What if you slip in the rain and accidentally hit someone? It would be an accident, but it would still be under your control because you can turn the rain off if you want. If you're worried about slipping in the rain, don't use it. I don't have it on, you know, just in case. What if I just don't brake in time when I thought I could? Just be careful. Be careful. Welcome in, Pro. Welcome in. Ah, it's this one. There's the bump, hidden around about the neck part, as I thought. Where the fuel tanks are, I kind of anatomically think of that as being like the neck. Just makes it sound funny. Oh, you're cutting him off, and then of course you can't steer the wrong way because at that point you're being pushed. So, nice. Cool. Good ban for that because of the rain. It was 7 days, but they made it 4 days. Oh, that's good. They shortened it then, because I suppose they understand the accidental nature of it. Thank you, Slayer. Hold on a moment. Just give me a moment. No, hello, Penguin. Didn't mean to hit the white Skoda. What did you do? This one doesn't count. Doesn't count. I've made this one myself. Doesn't count. Here, let me guess. You don't yield properly, right? Do you hit this one? You just immediately go out and then turn. Yow, bonk. Yeah. Why'd you take the turn at nearly 60, man? That's not how that works. And then they brake on the turn. Were you indicating? Oh, you were? It's just, you know. 159 mid 2026. We're thinking the CD part comes in that version because apparently it would have come in this version, and that would have been very interesting. Would have done a video on that. Yeah. In the banner reason, I have buttons on my Stream Deck that I can paste in. So if I go boop like that, I've pasted in that one. It's rather than typing in "Hello, Felix" on all. I banned you last week. Congratulations. Do you know what you did? Do you understand what you did? Are you sorry? Thank you for the 10 stream streak. If TMP adds buses, will you need to buy the coach DLC? You can still buy the DLC, you don't have to. Because the TMP one is a Merc, and the other ones are a Volvo, Scania, and a MAN. It's up to you. Dreezy. I wouldn't be aware of the names, because in-game at the moment, like, this isn't like a stream overlay. I genuinely do not see what these people's names are. So I don't even know what their names are when I'm looking at it afterwards. Even then, it doesn't really matter. Because it's like, oh, this person did this. So I wouldn't, I think, reference them by name after the fact. If you know, then sure. That was close. Someone didn't let you merge? Your little road rage? Oh, really? When you saw I banned you, you weren't even mad. Do you feel like you've achieved something because I was the one that banned you? You shouldn't feel that way. Oh, this one has to be all the way through. How do you find a clip? I have a way of searching for it. Magic. It also helps in my case because I start the stream on the hour, so therefore the timestamp through the VOD is correct. You know? As so, like 15 minutes in the stream will roughly be placed at 15 minutes past the hour ish. I like that. It's quite organized. Slip while standing? Yes. You're walking outside. Stay safe. Don't be walking and texting. Listening to the podcast. Hello, Thomas. Welcome in. Kind of mad because I banned you. Is it not a bannable thing then, perhaps? But I ban you because it's a bannable thing. That's the thing. That's the point. Hello, Dots. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't remember what your screen names are. What time do I normally stream? 5 PM UK time, so 1 hour 34 minutes before now. Whatever time it might be for you right now. 5 PM. And at the end of this month, our clocks are going forward, so it will then be 5 PM GMT plus 1 or 4 PM UTC. I think. 12 AM? Go to bed, what are you doing? So you are 6 hours behind me then? Ahead of me. Oh, in Bangladesh, you're 6 hours ahead of me then. So for you it would be 11 PM that I start. And you should be going to bed at that time. Unban on the 4th? Please don't get mad again. I understand why that was reported, because they didn't immediately move, but then eventually they did. You that annoyed by that? Like, calm down. Can you see where the drivers are playing? On the road, yes. Unless that's not what you mean. This is where most of them will be. So you will see this road again and again and again. All the time. Big stacks. Oh, damn. 7:34, you're an hour ahead, yeah. Different places will go forward in time at different times, which is what makes it rather interesting. Oh, it is actually genuinely in the... Okay. Even Kachak is here, is using the GPT feature. Not while driving, though. Shouldn't really, like in microservers, it just lists the actual IP of the server. By now, Cyber, that report is very high up in the list. When I first saw it, it was not too far near the bottom. I hope you've recorded what they did as well. But maybe not. You can see you banned me, even that staff member who retired. Yeah, but it doesn't mean the ban is invalid anymore. No, I think they're just using a GPT thing. They might have written a bit of code to sort of extract or use GPT's AI to... API, sorry, to paste things like that. I wouldn't think we... Why would they be using it just randomly? It would use more resources because we know that AI data centers waste water, so we're not encouraging that, are we? They waste a lot of water. I know a lot of other servers do that as well. We don't need more that waste more water, do we? So. You picked up one of the new ones?
54.
Oh, here we go.
Atomic number 54 is Xenon. A Rubik's Cube has 54 colored squares. A deck of cards with both jokers contains 54 cards. There are 54 recognized member states in the African Union. In Cantonese, the number 54 is considered lucky because its pronunciation sounds like the phrase will not die, whereas in Mandarin, it can be seen as unlucky because it sounds closer to I will die.
Oh dear. Sounds kind of the opposite. Interesting. Well, think of the 54, whichever of those definitions you want to actually use. Of many. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Fun fact, now back to you in the studio. That's a weekly factoid. "54 coloured squares." Oh yeah, that makes sense. Trying to word that out. We do. We have platform colors now. Yes, I'm testing that out because I like that. Like the purple is kind of like you got the purple of there, you got the purple of the background, you got the purple of the event list thingy. So most of them will be purple, and now you can at least see when someone asks a really dumb question somewhere else. You can see where it's from. Why now? Why are you going for that now? They think that was a success. Where's this? This is the CD Road. TikTok is a... No, it's not red. Like YouTube is red. TikTok is like a kind of pinky red. You need to see the difference between them when they actually pop up. You can do custom, but it would have to be all of them being custom. Yeah, we prefer it to be the blue, yeah. I can't say like this platform is this color, this is this color. It would have to be all of them, I think. Unless I do check out that setting. I wouldn't know. A person who thinks all the time. I want to know where that quote is from. It's used in a meme, but where's it from? Is it like a generated thing? Good job. The moment you merge back into the road, you smacked someone else. Oh my god, man. Too close. It is too close. That's just the main colors they use, because TikTok's main color palette is that. There is the blue, but the blue is used for kind of 3D effect of the logo. You got red first, then blue. That's what it's like. We can go back to everyone having their own colors. It'll be user preference colors. That's what the settings are. If I go and look at the settings I used, you can have a static color, which any new message will now be in a particular color, like pink. You can have that match platform's theme and user preference. User preference only works for the platforms where you can select what color you want. I think in the YouTube chat and the TikTok chat, you can't do that. TikTok's too close. Yeah. But I sadly can't change that. So the other thing, I need to have a look at the preview myself, actually. Does it show that? It's all in the pink color at the moment. So YouTube is the only one where there's an @ and then the name, because they use that. TikTok and Twitch do not do that. So Cameron's message, the Camshare, sorry, that's YouTube chat. So that's the other way you can tell the difference. Oh, it changes it automatically. I see. As another way of backing it up. Back it up. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it as this kind of system. It's amusing that they finally allowed you to use multiple chats on one, because they finally realized, wait, that's not really a big deal, eh? CD Road was not since the beginning of TMP, no. The original, I don't know why I said it like that, the origins, original busy place was Europort outside Rotterdam, going over to the UK. But comparing the size of that to CD, it was very, very small. Yeah, the @ is only for the YouTube chat. Because I did the thing where your name is now, it doesn't show your display name like it does in TikTok chat. It shows your @name, like username. Like imagine if you could change your name, the display of your name on Twitch, and that's the name that would show up. Good old Europort, yes. OGs remember Europort. New players usually remember CD. Brave camera view. What this? If I were the one driving, this isn't me driving. Third person would be about here. But you shouldn't really be driving in third person, though, would you? I can zoom out because I'm spectating them. Why isn't the TPHQ a popular destination? Probably because of how far away it is from everywhere else. The crowd that is so addicted to the CD Road won't travel over there. You have to make them go somewhere. Oh, you missed your turn, yeah? Yeah, but it ends the moment they've just turned around, though. Very quick on the report button, but there's a long way to go back around. Where are they now? I guess they managed it. They did it. This is just outside Duisburg as well. No wonder they were spotted. Can I please show? No, I'm not going to show anything. If someone got banned for no reason, they can appeal their ban. And then they get shown the reason they were banned for. That's how that works. 8-1. It's not too far up, maybe. Stop, okay, shut up. Look at the horse, man. I'm going to turn it off. You can see he's wiggling. Yeah, I understand that. When the report eventually times out, it's because there's too many of them come in compared to us looking at them. Like the one you're looking at right now, 193, just see how many come in after this one. It's 2. It just needs more people to look at them. And I understand not everyone can record their own gameplay as well. You're enjoying the game, but the low speed limit's like 56 is a headache. You can disable that speed limit if you want, and then it will bring you up to 68. That's the server's limit, which converts to 110. Or if you want to go on Simulation 2... Nice, that was intentional. I'll show you in a minute. In the TMP settings, this cog setting down here, 2... you can disable the speed limiter. Good job. But why do you want to go so fast? Why do you want to do that? Settings. Game. Enable speed limiter. Untick that. Untick it. There's a tiny bit of annoyance that I can understand where when you're going past the city, but for some reason you're still in the area of the speed limit. So for a long time, I think we had this in a recent stream. We were stuck at 60 for so long, even though we were just on the main highway area. I was like, come on. Then you're up to 70 and it's like, oh, okay, we're getting there. Kilometers an hour. It's, yeah. Yeah, 68 miles an hour or 110 kilometers an hour. Not like both in kbh. Forgot what the number that was mentioned already. The other ID that someone said 181, wasn't it? That's high up already. Well, there's another one doing it. Envy doing it. But yeah, most of the time when you say for someone to, oh, they got the emergency number. Ooh. When someone says read this report or go to this report, it's likely we don't do that unless it is 1 or 2 above where I'm about to click anyway. Installed on your uni laptop. Back to an Xbox controller, a bit of a downgrade. Well, don't go on CD Road then, and you should be fine. I mean, it's something. Why is it on your uni laptop? You can't go without the game, can you? No, any online clip platform where you can just watch the video. I think there's a segment in 1.4 that covers that. Goofy accent. I am goofying it up on purpose as well. Unless you don't like my English accent, in which case, how dare you? That's mean. How do you fix the radio? It doesn't work for you. What do you mean doesn't work? You can't hear people or you can't speak on it? Long live the Queen. She lived a long time. Can you believe this year it will have been 4 years in September? Damn. Since she passed. Crazy. Hello, Orc. Hello, Sarah. No, you're a TruckersMP. I won't do that. Don't tell me to look at someone's whatever situation, because if they go banned for something, they need to appeal that something. Medical vaccines, good. Portugal to Poland, damn. Easy, maybe 100k or something there. What? Coaches would be good. I'll definitely use them. Get a video out of those. I like the idea of sort of not like an easy to make video, but there'll be certain topics where you could easily make a video out of it. 34 months! And you're a founder still. Goddamn. Look at that founder badge, huh? Only certain people have that. This, if I'm actually trying to look for what they actually did wrong, there isn't much. This, perhaps? Didn't much. Do I rate trucks? Not by you telling me to go TP to you, because then if everyone did that, I'd have so many people to go and look at, and I wouldn't get anything done. You can take a picture of your vehicle and put it in the Discord server, though. For others to look at. Was there something else in this one? Don't think so. No. The buses. We had the D-Bus mod, which the partnership between them and TMP has ended for whatever the actual reason was. So now you'll have to wait without a bus. That's not done properly. Think of that. For another bus to be added, and then the coaches as well. That's it, your crash. If you told me something to look at, I probably didn't go and look at it. Nice colour. Yeah, the colour's nice, but the whole thing is not. This is nice. More earthy greens. Ooh. Estonia, you're apologising because you're Estonian? That green is... That's a nice green. That's quite nice. 1 times... Fine. If you insist. Seven years, yeah. Do you see some of the longest time that people have been here? We're having some people that are on their 9th. Samus is on his 9th something. The really early people are here for a long time. Reported you of having LGBT. I guarantee they just don't like LGBT, unfortunately. But no, that is not a apparent reason. Oh, I want to rewind that, because what the hell was that breaking? That was good breaking. I don't know if that's ping, or they're using a tool of some sort. But my hands are not on the keyboard. 7 years, Velgo? Brakes are strong. Too strong. It's, it's sus. Oh, they went through the barrier. No, I think you are using a tool of some sort. I don't know if those cones they went through are solid or not. Is there no speed limit in this fuel area? You're kicked for nothing. This is normal. If it's for something you disagree with, you can complain about it. If you may have been kicked for something that someone else did, then you can complain about it. Has no limit. Okay. Well, I mean, they get banned for this anyway. LOL! Point and laugh. Oh, and then you immediately teleported. You have definitely done that before. You have done this before, haven't you? No, it ends there. Well, that is interesting. Bada bing, bada boom. What I was curious, though, of is... these here. Are these solid? Can you just knock these over? Are they like, you know, in GTA, when you go along the very long bridge that goes under Fort Zancudo, I think it is? You know, you can all the way through those. Is it like those? Or are they solid? I don't know. I was just curious about that. Pretty sure they're solid? Interesting. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the other... Where was the initial break that when they came in here? That doesn't seem... That's not legit. That, nearly 100 and then you actually stopped from there? I mean, I'll inquire about it. We've already watched the 1 times. We already went through the 1 times. I think. Yeah, that's close. Brake checking is bannable if it's very obvious that someone has done that. And handbrake? Yeah, that's why I'm not too certain. Like, how easily they sped up as well. it's just a bit, you know, but they are bound for it. For the overtake a bit later on anyway. I'll question it. I'll be like, what the hell's that about? That speed was weird. Hacking case? No, I don't want to ban for hacking, then it turns out not to be hacking. I'd rather add hacking later if it's confirmed to be hacking. Does that make sense? Because then I just look stupid. If I'm like, oh my bad, it wasn't actually hacking. At least they got something, you know? There's something there. Hello, Natu, don't say... Ah, Natu, goddammit. Goddammit, Natu. I'm not going to bother looking at those plates. I just can't fly next to where someone else is at the moment. Do players get banned if they lag? No. It depends on what's going on with the lag. If you are purely stuttering, why are you in a busy place? Because 9 times out of 10, someone is lagging their nuts off in a very busy place like this. Why are you here if you're lagging? If you're lagging and you're still doing something dangerous, the lag doesn't count. Not in the sense where like you're not lagging, but like you're clearly doing something despite lagging. You know? Hello, Felix. Doing well. How you doing? Spectate the car? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, there's our friend again. It looks like they've... what's the lollipop? You know the drumstick lollipops? I don't know if they're named something else in different countries, but there's one that has these two tones on it. It tastes quite nice. Drumsticks. Heckin' love drumsticks. They're better if you manage to dislodge the sweet from the stick itself. Then you can just chew it like it's chewing gum. Those are nice. If you're that good at arcade, you can play on most of the map. Just don't go to the busiest place because everyone has a problem here. Like I have 14 frames right now. My PC's not terrible. Thumbstick tech? Yeah, I used to like those. Yeah. Whenever like someone offered out some free sweets for something, whatever, it would usually be a drumstick that I'd select. I don't really know what else. They were quite good. Mason, welcome in. Iron, welcome in. 3,000 ping. 3 seconds. That's a lot. Good day, Untold. How you doing? A 3-trailer truck. If it is 2 small trailers and a large trailer, yes. If it's 3 large trailers, no. But it depends on what's on the 2 small trailers. The allowed combination. Wrong way. Yep. If people get impatient, because of course the bridge traffic isn't really moving much, so I understand why they do it. They just shouldn't do that. You, what do we, maybe they're trying to reverse, I don't know. Pieces of short. Nice. Are you just... Okay, you said the same thing, basically. Can you ask something? You can. Why can't you play without VPN? I'm not sure. Where are you trying to play from that it doesn't work? What's 5A6 doing? Oh, it's this one. I'm assuming then they would have hit someone else. Let's see. This is my example because this has just happened. I'm curious of what on earth justifies swearing. Oh. Does that really justify someone saying F you there? Really? Volvo, you like a challenge? I think I'll do several trips in each one just to see what they're like. Hello, Martha. I'm doing well. Lag's increased. Shouldn't have increased. From Algeria, you can't play without a VPN, but VPN back towards Europe. But doesn't that just add more ping delay anyway? I understand your ping would be quite high connecting to European servers. No, there's no Iveco one though. Which would be first? Probably the Scania. Or we do a spin the wheel and it just has the 3 vehicles. And you purely leave it up to chance. Maybe a chat poll or something. So from here, they had already said the swear word. What's the point though? What justified that? What did they even say? They didn't say anything. I don't get it. I don't get that. But, hold on a minute. The piece of shot is so close. I think that was the other one I was thinking of. When is save editing bannable? When you make something where components don't link together properly and they appear floaty or glitchy, or you just have too many of one item. But the server may kick you before we notice that. Are you driving through traffic, yeah? This will be the last one, unless I see something else. Oh, there is an Iveco one. That'd be interesting. Yeah, sadly, the edits are not bannable if they look bad. If they did, then, oh my lord, we would lose, like, half the player base. Straight away. Ads in chat. No, ads in chat are fine, providing you don't spam them. But bear in mind, if you put a link in your advert, like to a Discord link or something, people can't click it. So there's not really much point in putting a link. But no, people advertise VTCs all the time. Again, as long as you don't spam them. 2 hours, time to go chat. Ding, 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 ding. Could you imagine if I had a sound effect that plays regardless of what I'm doing? It's like, in the stream, you've gone too much. You've done too much. But the one I want to raid is still on, though. It's still up. For now. That would be funny. Like that kind of warning siren sound. Not like an alarm, but... Okay? Okay. Push there. And then we just push this one out of the way. Because we don't know about yielding. We don't know what yielding is. Good job. Briefly on the wrong side. What do you get from doing this? You have a few vehicles and a few things you're able to do, but generally you want to be on the team to help out the community. That's the whole point. On any of the teams, that's why it's a volunteer thing. You help out TMP. Because if you didn't have people banning other people, it'd be quite bad. Raid lobby? No, we raided lobby recently. And they're not the one I have in mind to raid this time anyway. Nice. Oh, yeah, I don't really know what kind of sound effect. I'm not actually going to do that because I get very annoyed. It'll be funny once or twice, and then I'd be like, okay, this is stupid. Because I'd probably jump scare myself. So, no. Done. Ping's about 150. It drops to 50 late at night and you're connecting to Spain. If it happens later at night, your ping improves, and that just means there's less on the network, I guess. Which is good, but it means that you would have missed some of the busy traffic, which can also be a good thing. Because then you're not disturbed by much. Star Wars alarm? I don't know what the sound examples you're thinking of. You know what I mean, though? Like the concept of what I was on about. Why I was red? Because I was rubbing my eyes earlier. Not by crying. It was just itchy. Right. We're going to go and raid. This will be only for the Twitch stream. If you want to pop on over, you can, because they're still going. They'll probably go to bed soon. Hopefully they will. Ashley, Trashly, their birthday was technically yesterday, but they're doing a long stream through today. Leezy's one was also today. Leezy popped in earlier. Their stream was already ended. So we'll go and say hello to them. Raid message can be... Ready? Raid. Just that. Lowercase with a dot. Right. Or you can do birthday. Right. One of those. Just right. Because whenever they raid some of the people, like if they can't think of a message, like if they raid a fellow wifey kind of thing, they go like, oh my god, so pretty, so beautiful, oh my god. But if it's a guy, they're like, raid. So we'll do the same back to them, alright? But it is their birthday, so wish them well. Yesterday was their birthday, but it still counts. Celebration still counts. If you want, you can come over to the other platform to join in with that. We're not raiding out on any of the others. Hope you've enjoyed. Tomorrow, I almost said yesterday, is driving. I don't know where we're driving. I think it will just be a normal driving stream. Because I want to go back to the new Scania. I want to check out the sound. Because apparently the sound problem I had has been fixed. We'll see. Maybe a few jobs and whatever. Valentine's event is done, by the way. I hope you did your jobs. I did them over the weekend. I did all 4 in one go, pretty much. Moderating in Germany. That was Duisburg. That city you were looking at. But it's one of the 2 busy places in the game. So you'll see us go to and from there a lot. Pretty much all the time we'll be from there. Alright, in the main map. Maybe, or maybe don't have to. I still do have bits of Nordic to do that. Voice and style of talking is great. I'm glad you like it. I feel I still talk too quickly though. Why mod apps not open? Because you can't just constantly have them open, because there's a lot of preparation that goes into getting people on the team for that. Each team's management has their own way of sorting it out. Don't spam the Joels! Don't spam the Joels. Right, whichever raid message you want. They are currently playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which is one of those kind of arcadey, futuristic kind of skate games. I don't know what to describe it, but you'll see what it is when you get there. Big fan, right? Big fan. Appreciate you for joining. Big fan. They're a very cool person. They stream a lot. Long time. They don't think highly of themselves, which is just so sad to see. Eh? But a lot of people do that. 5 is okay. Don't spam it in their chat, though, because they might not have it. You know what the raid message is meant to be, right? Be nice. In other countries, anywhere where there's a report, if you mean in the game, in real life, I'm not in Germany now. Kirkisroot is okay. But it's a sad thing that not much else of the map has a lot of people on it. It is only that. Which is why someone earlier asked what the second busiest road is, and I only thought it's just a road nearby. There isn't really just a second place that has about the same amount of people. It's just there. Unless you do include the Pro Mods map. Kai, welcome in. You've joined a bit late, Kai, but no worries. Appreciate the follow, big fan. Don't ban me for that. Be nice anyway, okay? Be nice. I told you in the Discord yesterday to go and say happy birthday to them, but, you know, you'll be alright. I missed your chat. No, I just read out your chat. It's a shame that the map is empty, though. But it's going to be sending soon. Be nice. Catch you tomorrow.